So Chase just closed my business bank account. Not because I overdrafted, and I didn't do anything illegal. They did it because of my address. The crazy part is, I've used this business address on all my business accounts. I didn't even realize I did anything wrong, but I ended up getting flagged for fraud, having my account closed, and my money frozen. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly what happened, how I finally got my money and account back, plus the exact mistake that triggered the fraud alert in the first place. I'll also show you what you need to do before opening a business bank account, especially if you're using a virtual office or PO box. I've helped tons of entrepreneurs secure business credit and bank accounts with multiple lenders, but this was the first time I ever had an account flagged, closed, and my money frozen. Not only was this a frustrating process, but it cost me time and thousands of dollars in the long run. To make sure this never happens to you, let me take you back to where it all started. So a few years ago, I decided to apply for a Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card. I didn't have a previous relationship with Chase, no personal or business account, nothing. But my credit score was good and I had a few years in with my LLC. And when I applied, to my surprise, I was instantly approved for a $25,000 credit limit. I was super excited and I immediately used that money to go buy a Honda Accord from the auction for my Toro fleet. Plus the card was 0% interest, so this made it perfect to be able to go make the income, but then pay back the card before the interest started to kick in. And I was able to do this within the first year of having the card and putting the car on Toro. Everything was going well with Chase and I was ready to take my relationship with them to the next level. So my next play was to get access to a line of credit and apply for another business credit card with them. Chase will give you up to $100K of a line of credit without asking for any documentation. And lines of credit are the closest thing you can get to cash without actually taking a business loan. I also wanted to get the Chase Inc. Business Preferred credit card as well. And the main reason for the credit card was to be able to take advantage of the rewards points. Not only did the Business Preferred card come with an intro bonus of 90,000 points, but it also allows you to transfer the rewards points that you earn into other rewards programs. This means I'm able to send the points that I earn with my Chase cards directly to other rewards programs like Amex, Capital One, or straight to flight and hotel programs themselves. And this is super clutch because you may not always get the best deals inside the Chase Rewards portal. So yes, having the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card did grant me access to the Chase Rewards portal, but it doesn't allow you the ability to transfer those points directly to these other rewards programs. And I learned this the hard way. I had a trip where I missed out on a great flight deal because I wasn't able to send my Chase points directly to the United Airlines rewards program. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been using rewards points to book discounted flights and hotels for some time now. So if you think I should drop more content on how exactly you can do it, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know. Yeah, let me get you on the joint. You going sub? Yeah. All right. You said what y'all going in the ninth? Type in my joint. Ralph, R-A-L-P-H. 𝗪𝗓𝗋𝗋. Y'all gonna let me put y'all up on the joint? Yeah. All right. Where y'all about to go to school at? 50K I mean, bro, I'm trying to get to 100, man. Every joint, every one count. That's what's up, bro. All right, boys. I appreciate the sub. All right. Yeah. It's gonna come up on your feed. Make sure y'all check it out. All right. Yeah, I will. All right. I appreciate you, boys. Be safe. Take care. Good luck, y'all. But back to Chase. At this point, I had $25K on a business credit card, had established strong payment history, and I was using the card strategically. My next move to strengthen a relationship was to go open a business bank account. After doing some research, I actually found a private business relationship manager who helped me get everything open. And when doing the banking application, I used my same business structure as before. Business name, EIN, business address, and phone number. And if you watch any of my videos on business structure, you know I'm a big supporter of using virtual office providers like Regis, especially if you don't own a physical location. I've used Regis as my virtual office for my business from the very beginning, but this time was different. This one small decision triggered a chain reaction that I never saw coming. All in all, I was able to open a business account and I deposited more than $10,000 into it. But a week later, I went to log into my account online and I couldn't believe what I saw. Everything was gone.
I still don't know what just happened. I really don't.
And I mean everything. No account was showing, and I had no way to trace the money that I had just deposited into it. Needless to say, I immediately went into a panic. I reached out to the business relationship manager who helped me open everything. No response. Ultimately, I ended up having to call the Chase customer support line. After being transferred from rep to rep, I finally got connected with their fraud team. And to be honest, I had no idea why I was speaking to the fraud team. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. or so I thought. And that's when the fraud team informed me that my account was flagged due to the address. They told me that the address was coming up as a mail delivery service address. They were pretty much asking if this address was a P.O. box or a shared mail service. I explained to them that it was a virtual office with a physical location that actually had offices in it. But they didn't care. They told me that the account was closed and there was nothing that I could do about it now. At this point, not only was I confused, but I was super frustrated as well. All of this over a business address that I've always used. Plus, I've had plenty of mentees secure a bag with Chase using virtual addresses and their accounts never have been closed. Chase had already given me a business credit card with $25,000 on it using the same address. And on top of this, I was also like, yo, where's my bread at? And that's when the representative told me that the money was now frozen and it will be mailed out to me within 1 to 2 weeks to the address on file, which was the virtual address. So yeah, this absolutely made no sense to me. Now I was back to square one. I had no Chase business bank account, and now I had $15,000 stuck in limbo for weeks. Needless to say, I was tight, but I wasn't done. Y'all already know I still needed that bag from Chase. The rep told me if I wanted to get another Chase account, I could, but I would actually have to go into the branch and do the reopening process all over again. So y'all already know. That's what I did. But before I tell y'all how I still wound up getting a bag with Chase, make sure y'all show your boys some love, like the video, and subscribe below, because that helps push the content out to more bag chasers just like yourself and build a community where we all secure a bag together and level up in our lives. Let's get it. So I went to my local Chase branch and started the process all over again. And this took another 2 to 3 weeks, because not only did I have to set an appointment with the business banker to open the account, but I still had to wait to get my bread back in the mail from the Chase account that got closed. Ultimately, I was able to open up a new Chase business bank account and deposit the same funds back into this new account. This time though, the business manager told me to go ahead and use my home address instead of this virtual office address so it didn't get flagged again. And I've never heard this before, but I just did as he suggested. He also helped me apply for the Chase Inc. Business Preferred card in the same day. And in about a week, I received a letter from Chase. Once I opened it up, I saw that I did get approved for the Business Preferred credit card. So I was super excited that I was back in the game, and I secured even more funding with Chase until I saw the credit limit. I had only got approved for a fraction of the amount of my very first Chase card. I mean, way less. And I realized that even though I got approved, Chase didn't forget. Chase's internal risk system still saw me as a red flag. Yeah, I cleaned up the application and still deposited the money, but they didn't care. You gotta remember that Chase is a tier 1 bank. And once you blemish that relationship, it's very hard to regain their trust. Nowadays, banks aren't just looking at your credit score. They're now analyzing your banking behavior, your profile consistency, and any other data points they can find on the business. And that's when I got it. Depending on the lender, even virtual offices like Regis can still cause inconsistencies and create an instant red flag. So, as of today, I have multiple Chase business cards, an active and funded business bank account, plus the ability to transfer my Chase rewards points to other rewards travel programs. But I had to put the time in to rebuild my internal score with Chase by establishing a positive banking behavior over time. Plus, I also built a relationship with the business manager at the branch, so now I can stay on top of my accounts and have direct access whenever I'm ready to apply for my next business credit product. This situation really showed me that every lender can be different depending on the data points that you use. Although I've always used my virtual address with other lenders successfully, Chase was different. Their internal risk system flagged it. And the crazy part is my mentees are still using virtual offices and getting funded. Virtual offices aren't a complete no-go. You just gotta be a little bit more careful depending on the lender you go to. So here's what you need to know moving forward so you can avoid this kind of situation when you go get your business funded. Number 1, avoid P.O. boxes and shared mailboxes at all costs. Number 2, if you are using a virtual office, make sure that you can search it and it brings up an actual physical location and doesn't reference anything being a mail service carrier or provider. Number 3, you definitely want to make sure that your business data points, especially your address, match across all your business structure. That means your LLC, your EIN, as well as all business credit reporting bureaus. And even with all these bases covered, it's still a chance that one lender's internal system red flags one address over the other. So be prepared and keep your business structure as tight as possible. It's not always about the money that you come with to a lender. It's about trust, and building trust starts with the details of your business structure and a positive banking behavior. And the more you focus on that, the better your chances are of getting approved for business credit. And if you don't, you'll wind up getting red flagged and denied, or worse, go through a situation like this. So watch this video next if you want to learn the exact blueprint to structure your business properly and put yourself in a position to run up a bag. Let's get it.